that it was right for me to let me got it. I know you don't understand. Wanna pursue the happiness that you really wanted. What is happiness? Can you tell me really about it? I thought that it was right for me to let me got it. I know you don't understand.
It's time to open your eyes and get your head out the television, cause that's what it's doing, it's telling you a vision. Cause I don't see the money in the jewelry, all I see is my brother did a lot in the penitentiary. All because they let their mind get manipulated and they see by the things that they see on TV, all the message that you're infiltrating on your CD. Got
Yo, what's happening? What's up with y'all, man? This your dog Ezekiel, and I'd like to welcome all y'all to support you YouTube channel. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. And this month's topic is boundaries. You know, last week's video we talked about signs that you need to, establish boundaries. So today's is the follow-up video, and we're gonna be talking about, how to maintain your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So one way to maintain your boundaries is identifying the areas that you need to set your boundaries in. You know what I'm saying? So like once you do that and get an understanding, okay, I need to set boundaries in this area. I need to set boundaries in this area, whether it's friendships, relationships. You might need to set boundaries on your eating habits. You might need to set boundaries on spending money. You might need to set boundaries on, eating fast food. You might need to set some boundaries on, set some boundaries on, like implementing how you going to like, a spiritual boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many areas, in our life that we can, set boundaries on. But like that's one way you wanna, manage your boundaries. You just wanna identify your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And once you identify your boundaries, you wanna, set back and just get an understanding on the significance of the boundaries that you set in those areas. So you know what I'm saying? You just wanna understand like why is me setting this boundary in this area, significant to me right now. You know what I'm saying? Why is this boundary, means, a lot for me to set this boundary right now in this specific area. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a good understanding, on why you setting these boundaries. Okay? Once you do that, the next thing you want to do, you want to, you identify the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Now you understand the importance of the boundaries in these areas. So now you monitor and maintain these boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna go back, and just go over the list that you might have wrote down. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest, writing them down, or making some notes on the app on your phone or something, or like emailing it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I would suggest but I really prefer writing it down. You know what I'm saying? Just off of energy, on the energy level. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually putting the energy into writing and casting spells. That's but that's something totally different. But yeah though. So I really you know what I'm saying? I think it would be best to write it down. But yeah. So once you wrote them down, you know what I'm saying? Now you want to assert them. You know what I'm saying? You want to assert these, okay? You want to monitor, you monitor monitor your boundaries. And when I say monitor, it's like you just want to, make sure that they make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they, make sure they make sense. You know what I'm saying? The boundaries that you set, that's what I mean by monitoring, like going back over your list and going over your list and you just okay, setting boundary in this area makes a lot of sense because, this applied with me setting this goal. So if I set this boundary right here, this is going to help me get to that next goal because it's going teach me discipline in this area, if you get what I'm saying. So like that's what you really want to do with that. But like you want to insert them. You know what I'm saying? You want to assert, these boundaries in your life. You want to establish these boundaries in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, went through the list. Now you want to insert these boundaries. And when I say by insert them, I just mean by like, you want to apply them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to apply them as immediately, really, as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this is going to help, like, understanding boundaries. And this not even really the exercise that I want to give for the end of the month. This was just, this was like an exercise to, like, help you break down and understand, the boundaries. The exercise next week, you know what I'm saying? It's similar to this, but it's going to, break it down into more detail and be a little bit more specific. But, you know what I'm saying? So, actually, this month, it's actually, y'all got 2 exercises, you know what I'm saying, in this month. You know what I'm saying? 2 exercises to do in the month of December, or to help you with in the month of December for its boundaries. But cause like once you established all this, you asserted your boundaries, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna help you, focus on your goals. You know what I'm saying? Reason why I say that, because 9 times out of 10 when people set boundaries, it's like these boundaries are set up to help you, to help align with a certain goal. It may not be like that all the time, but in certain areas, you align these like, okay, let's say you got a boundary set for, maintaining a certain weight. You don't want to get below a certain weight. You know what I'm saying? So the boundaries you might set, you know what I'm saying, to help you get to that goal is, all right, I'm not eating past a certain time. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm only eating this. Or I'm going to the gym, you know what I'm saying, X this amount of times. Or I'm going to work out for however long. You know what I'm saying? So those boundaries is going to help you, achieve your goal and get to your goal that you might have set in that area. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that's pretty much what today's video on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving y'all a breakdown on, how to maintain your boundaries. Cause like I said, going into the new year, I feel like that's very important. Like boundaries, like, we gotta understand, like, boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said before, I was out here living with no boundaries at one point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no boundaries, but I had they was real light. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I had that they wasn't strong. And sometimes when we have, I would say when we have our boundaries is not that strong, it stands for several different other things. You know what I'm saying? On reason why, you haven't really asserted strong boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It might be, because you probably was raised in a household and you probably seen your parents didn't set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like leaned over into your life. Or you probably, was, had low self-esteem growing up, or low confidence, or, you know what I'm saying, just anything, and you might have felt like unworthy, or worthless, or not capable of, so you didn't really set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You never really paid attention to your boundaries. You just pretty much, you know what I'm saying, just went along, and you knew something was wrong because how, certain things will make you feel sometimes, but you never knew it was because you didn't set boundaries. So I feel like this will help a lot of people, step into the next version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? The best version of themselves. This will help a lot of people get it, step into the next version of themselves. By me saying that, I mean, like, by you asserting these boundaries and establishing these boundaries in your life, it's gonna, it's protecting you for number one. It's like your protector, and number two, it's helping you build your character. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna build your character. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make you become that. It's gonna help put you in the steps of being that man that you need to be or that woman that you need to be, because now you have boundaries set. So now it's like you're gonna hold yourself a certain way. You gonna move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You gonna handle things a certain way. You gonna, you know, you just gonna move different. So like boundaries are very important. But next month in January, our topic is accountability. The whole month of January, man, we doing accountability. Like, cause I feel like accountability, man. Man and women need to understand accountability. You know what I'm saying? We all need to understand accountability, but man and women for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's not no, it's not really no gender thing. You know what I'm saying? When they say accountability, because man and women both have to hold ourselves accountable. Once you get over a certain age, man, accountability should be a part of everyone's vocabulary. Like straight up. That's just how I feel. Like once you get over a certain age, you know what I'm saying, and you consider yourself an adult or you out on your own or whatever. Accountability, man, that should be like the first, like that should be the first thing on a lot of our mind is like accountability. It's just, understanding accountability and the importance of accountability. And how accountability, also help build character. You know what I'm saying? So like accountability, I'm coming hard with that one next month. You know what I'm saying? In the new year, I'm trying to make sure I prepare, some nice heat, man. I'm trying to drop that hot fire. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, man, accountability, man, that's hey man, we gotta understand that, because I feel like that's what we, falling short at as a culture. Speaking to, the people, in the black community or the black race or, my indigenous people, my African Americans, whatever whatever you put yourself under, you know what I'm saying? Especially in our culture, we need to like really understand accountability and the importance of accountability. So like, not just, like I say, not just women, but men too. Because I be looking on the internet and looking at a lot of it, be saying women don't hold themselves accountable, and they be, having all the little memes about women and accountability, but it's a lot of us, man, we don't hold ourselves accountable neither. So like that's like a two-way street. That's not a one-way street. It's same way like somebody going down, there's somebody coming up. So like that's just straight up accountability go both ways, man. Like man and women. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for y'all today, man. So like I say, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'd like to thank all y'all, man, for tuning in. Man, I hope y'all, getting prepared to, get ready to enjoy these holidays out here, man. Spend time with your loved ones, man. Hug on them, kiss on them. Create these good moments while we still here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell your loved ones you love them. Call and check on each other. You know what I'm saying? Just be there for each other, man. Hold each other down. And, so hold each other up, not down. Because I don't want nobody to hold me down, man. I'm trying to go up, so I want you to hold me up. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to try to hold me down, man. Only thing hold you down is dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to, go down. Without the whole mission is to go up. You know what I'm saying? So just hold each other down. Hold each other up, man. Love on each other, kiss on each other, man. And just, cherish each other while we here, man. Tell your loved ones you love them, man. And if you able to, spend the holidays with your family this season, man, make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you understand the importance of family and the support system, man. You know what I'm saying? And just, loving on your family, man. You know what I'm saying? Or even, if you might have created family in the streets, because a lot of us, we have stronger bonds with people that we might have went through certain things with in the streets that we might call family. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all that, man. Like, straight up. But, like I say, man, that's it for the day. You know what I'm saying? Until next week, man, I holler at y'all, man. Like I always say, keep God in your heart and God in your mind. Always keep God in your mind and God in your heart. You know what I'm saying? All right, till the next time.